to tell what you were thinking, babe. Your thoughts are only getting louder. While you are up in space, I sit here by myself. Are you gonna spill the truth or waste your life away? Sitting on your fingertips so I know what you'll say. Baby, don't bother, you know it hurts anyway. Don't bother, as long as you don't say that it's over now, that it's over. We used to talk about getting older. We said we hold on, but now it's over. It can't be over, over.
Well, g'day everybody, Steve from Mud Ducks 4 Drive Touring with another spotlight on campgrounds. Today I'm in South Australia at Langhorne Creek. It's in the wine country down on the Victor Harbour Peninsula, whatever that's actually called. Anyway, I'll give you a look at it. It's not real big, this one, but we'll go for a look. So this is the in-road in. It's a roadside campground, rest area. It is $5 donation. It's run by the council in their local area. At $5 is for a couple of adults per night. It's all unpowered. That there where our car and Kaz is where we camped last night. We're mostly packed up now. But there's a bit of room you could get in next to us. It's a very popular place. It's easy to get to, so it can get busy. These guys pulled up fairly late last night. Well, not late, but late enough, so they didn't get the good spots. But as you can see, there's room there. There's room here. So that's a couple of different vans. Then as you get further in, there's considerable more amount of more room, as you can see. So you got a decent sized van there. Plenty of room for everything in here. Now they supply picnic tables and all that stuff on those side of the bollards. So that's sort of a general picnicking area. The bins there, as I said, this is called Frank Potts Reserve. So as you walk around, we'll go up to the left. There's lots of room for vans, motorhomes, cars, caravans, tents, swags, camper trailers. You pretty well set up anything. There's a concrete table here in the middle, but you could certainly set up next to that. There's room in the middle for smaller setups. But everything is in here. And as you can see, there's room for quite a few. So, unless it's stupidly busy, you should be able to find somewhere to get a camp in here. So Karen and I got here at a good time yesterday. We got here about 4 o'clock, so we didn't go too badly. We actually chose that spot out near the road. We could have come in here. The sites are numbered. You can stay here up to 72 hours at $5 a night. So there is an honesty box and an envelope system and a permit system. So you can stick the permit on your caravan or your car, depending on your system setup, and set yourself up any way you like. So as you can see, tents, everything. has facilities, a single toilet area here, where it's sort of a pit toilet, but it's a little bit like the dunnies you find in Portaloos, where you got the flap and you pull the handle to flush it. So it goes on. So out here at the end, there wasn't a lot of people camped out here yesterday, but you can certainly. Sites 11, 12, 13, so they're all there. So it's really got pretty well everything you need. Yes, it is close to the roadway, as you can see just there. So there is some traffic noise. Now I've walked to the end of it now, so now I'm basically walking back. But if you're travelling, particularly with a van or something like that, it's a good place to pull up. Everything's a little bit easier with a caravan these days for that kind of parking and stuff, but it's still pretty good. So more picnic tables. So it's got everything covered. There's a bit going on around this town, well, not too far from here this weekend, so that probably explains why there's quite a few things in here. There's lots of room in there for vans and stuff, so there's really nothing you couldn't set up in here if you wanted to. So it's a well laid out, well looked after roadside camp that for $5 a night is really good value. As I said, they do provide bins, so you don't even need to take your rubbish away, although some of the bins here this morning are quite full, so when Kaz and I go, we'll take our rubbish with us and get rid of it elsewhere. Here's your self-registration area, where you grab your envelopes, fill out your thing, put your money into the lockbox there, and you're done. It even shows you numbers of the sites. So where Kaz and I are, we'll be on site 15. Yeah, it's very good. There's probably some information as to why it's called Frank Potts Reserve. Possibly on these monuments and cans here. I haven't looked at them. Frank Potts family time capsule. So Frank Potts was obviously a popular person in the area. And this is all hard to read. Frank Potts 1815 1890 arrived in South Australia on December 28, 1836 aboard HMAS Buffalo. He purchased the first 2 sections of land offered for sale at Langhorne Creek on the 4th of April 1850 and established Bleasdale Vineyards and Cellars. A resourceful, skilled and innovative man, he contributed significantly to the Murray River trade by building paddle steamers, barges and cutters. So that's a monument erected by his descendants. So hence the naming of this after him, seeing how it was all around his land, and there's certainly the vineyards are still here. So that pretty well covers the Frank Potts campground. So there's not a lot more I can tell you guys, so I might pull a pin here. So now back to me. So hopefully you liked this one. If you did like it, put a like on it. It really helps the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, press the notification bell. You'll know when a new clip comes up. To the old heads, as always, thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch one of my clips. Just get out there, enjoy the bush, be good to each other, and we will see you on the next one. Cheers from Steve and Kaz at Mud Ducks Forward Drive Touring.
Still recording. Morning. How are we this morning?
There she is. Woohoo!
It looks very too high. It doesn't look like it actually got me.
You were in there. Here she is.
Oh, there we go.
Check this out.
Oh dear, that's too close.
Body